Good morning all. Of course I'm really late. Don't know what happened to the time this morning. I really don't. Anyway, good morning. It wasn't like Ozzie was awake, he was asleep. So good morning, good morning. Good morning, Kyle. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Morgan. Good morning, Carl. Good morning, Phil. Good morning, Kevin. Did I miss anyone? Good morning, Tony. Somehow I don't think I'm going to get through all this morning. He's sitting in the living room with his milk. He didn't wake up till like 8:05. I was still in the bathroom. I should have been well in the living room by then. I'm going to give him some little cookie biscuits. Right. Do you want these? Cookies, cereal. He's drinking his milk, watching his YouTube on his iPad. So good morning all. Busy morning, Tony. Good morning, Bia. Morgan can't stay long but wanted to say hi. Jen says good morning from the work canteen. She's on a break. Good morning, Arshad. That's what he's got. Put him in his little bowl for him. Looks like I'm standing up eating my breakfast today, doesn't it? A bowl to cut up my fruit. I'm trying to think what I need. I've had strawberries and raspberries today. Kevin's reminding us, thank you Kevin, whoever new is here, this is a family stream, exactly, thank you Kevin. V Green's with us, good morning V. Good morning, Arshad, we're doing good, thank you so much. Bobby says, oh, the beer fella is Donald Trump's son, I don't even get that. Bobby, welcome back. Good morning Bobby, good morning Nikki. Phil says morning everyone, I hope you're doing well. Okay, so now I'm cutting up the strawberries. So this topic, I think was suggested by Phil. It was on the list. So I asked Lexi, does she remember who suggested it? And she said it was Phil. Phil, do you remember suggesting this topic? Same time please, Tony. Yes, I do want to finish at 8:50, which is why I'm going to stand up eating my breakfast. I've got all my times wrong. So 8:50, Tony's going to keep an eye on the time. Kevin, you're quite a good time checker as well. So the question of the day suggested by Phil, which we think is Phil. And Phil says honestly he doesn't remember if he suggested it. Lexi said you did. There was no name by it. For some reason, the sheet had a lot of the names suggested removed. I don't know what went on, but anyway, I thought it was possibly Jen, but Lexi's got a better memory than me, and she reckons it was Phil. So hopefully, Jen, was it you then? I've got a bad memory, but hello, Ozzie. Okay, so favourite place to go as a kid. Jen says her favourite place was Butland's Holiday. Go Butland's Holiday Camp. My favourite place to go as a kid was North Wales. We used to go there all the time. So the picture that you see is in Llandudno. The wrestler's very quiet, isn't he, Tony? Trying Bobby likes to go Butlins on those dodgems. Oh, what about Southport? No, not Southport. Used to go New Brighton as well. New Brighton, so all the fun fairs, and you go and you get like the donuts that they make. Like, these are nice donuts, not like those horrible Krispy Kreme donuts. These are like proper donuts, where it's just the batter and a ring, and it goes through the hot fat and comes out the other side, and it's coated in sugar, and you'd eat them because they were dead nice. They didn't have all that frosting on, it was just sugar. And they were dead nice, and you'd eat them, and the next minute you go on the waltzers, and the fella scream, if you want to go faster. You're like, ah! And you go fast, and you're like, because it's like fairground rides. We went to Real Sun Centre, went to Blackpool, but honestly, North Wales was my favourite place. I didn't go abroad till we did the school exchange when I was about 14 or 15. Sharef's talking to you there, Bobby. Kevin says, good morning, Ozzie. Nikki says when she was a kid, London and Devon. So did you, Nikki, you're from Scotland, did you grow up in Scotland and then you would go to London and Devon for your holidays? Phil, favourite places would be holidays in Dorset on the farm, New Forest Holiday Park, and Butlins, Barry Island. Do you know what? We never really went to like Butlins or Pontons. We did a day out, but we never stayed there. It was cheaper to stay in a caravan in town. So we stayed there. We never went abroad when we were kids. I mean, now it's a lot easier, I suppose, to go abroad. But when we were kids, we didn't go. It was too expensive. I remember going to Butlins one day, which I know it's Pontons, isn't it, in Southport? And we picked up some family, like these cousins, and so there was like 4 grown-up adults and 6 kids in a green Cortina. It wasn't even an estate. Maybe the husbands weren't with us. Maybe it was just like the mums. No, because my mum couldn't drive. No, it must have been 2 male adults in the front, 2 female adults in the back, and 6 kids. How did you fit two mums and 6 kids in the back of the car? Well, I'll tell you, we did. And I can remember as we were getting to Butlins, I felt that sick. And the next minute, we had the baby's potty. I remember this. So I'm 9 years older than what my brother, so it must have been his potty. So maybe I was like 11, whatever, or 12. And I'm being sick in the potty. And you get to Butlins and you have to pay to go in your car. Probably that's why we were all, like a load of us in the car, because you pay by the car, don't you? So we goes in, Pontons it is, because Pontons was a cheaper place. Pontons, and we went in and we like went through and everything and paid. And I can remember them going, ooh, you should have charged extra for the sick in the potty. And we must have had it sitting in the potty for a bit in the car. Imagine how much that must have stunk. Oh God. But Bobby stayed in a caravan in town. Of course you have, Bobby. You're from Liverpool. If you've never stayed in a caravan in town, you're not Scouse. The Pickery holiday in the court, that was from Llandudno on the pier. Oh, Nikki says she would visit her mum who stayed in London with a holiday and go down south to London and then go to Devon. Phil, I didn't go abroad till I was about 12 or 13, exactly. Bobby, how do you get to Wales in a car? One in the front and one in the back. Tony, my favourite place is an amusement park, which in turn was a farm, but it closed long ago. You know what, there's a lot of places that closed down, it's dead sad. I used to love Camelot in Lancashire. I remember once I went on a course, some training course, driving advanced skills it was. And we used the building at one of the buildings at Camelot. It was like a conference centre. I can remember going there thinking, God, I used to love coming to Camelot, and here I am. It's all like, all hardly even, I don't even know if it was up and running still, but it was like only open of a weekend. It looked like there was a big spider in the garden, but it wasn't. It was only open of a weekend thing, and then I think not long after it shut down. And if we ever went to Alton Towers, that was expensive. Bobby went to Colomandi. Do you know what? We never went there with the school. We went to Berwicksley and Beeston. They wouldn't let us out to Cheshire. My nan has lived in a few places. My nan was originally from Colwyn Bay. She moved to Liverpool, then she moved back. She moved to Chirk, which is kind of like, what are you doing? Get your hands out of that. No. Well, what are you doing that for? Cookie. You don't put a cookie in the animal's water. Right, what are you doing with those cookies like that? Listen, we don't do this. Do you want these or not? No. Take them over there if you want them. Or I'm going to throw them away if you don't want them. I thought he died. Oh, dropped you. I thought he died all this cereal. But he didn't. Jen used to go to the museum a lot with the school. You know, I used to love the museum in Liverpool. And it's like one of the British history museums. I used to like the dinosaurs. Jen used to go to the library. I used to go to the library. Heron's favourite place as a teen was a museum. Museums are good. I don't like art museums, they're dead boring. I like the ones where it shows you like animals and fossils and insects, and more about animals, I think. It's 8:47, thanks Kyle. Barbie, Chester Zoo was good. First time I saw a giraffe, I was like, wow, look at that. I love Chester Zoo and Ozzie Safari Park. At 2 minutes left. Anyone else want to share their favourite place as a child? We're going to tablets. You keep getting the view of that tea towel. Use it to dry my hands on. These are my Juice Plus. I've also got some tablets for my skin. I know Phil was thinking about stuff for my face. This, I don't know what's up with this. Perioral dermatitis, it's just kind of blown up really bad over the last 2 weeks. So I think maybe I've been putting different stuff on my face. So what I did, I've swapped back to the face wash that he said. But last night my neck's all stinging because I'm washing my face and my neck, and it's all stinging, and I'm like, okay, this face wash is no good. So I'm going to go back to the simple face wash, but the simple face wash you buy over here is a load of rubbish. The one you get in the UK, it's in a white tube with green writing on, and you get a little bit out and it comes out and it's thin. But the one you get over here, the simple, it's in a see-through bottle and it's that thick, so when you get a bit out, it's like a big clunk. And you don't need that much glunk. So annoying. So I don't know what's going on with my face. So I've just got rid of the face wash that the doctor said. So I've put that in the cupboard so I can't use it. So I'm going to use the Glunky Simple. And I'm on the tablets that the doctor gave me. So Aquarium was your favourite as a teenager. Kevin, Aquarium was great. It's 8:50. Kyle saying it's 8:50. Tony saying it's 8:50. Jen saying it's 8:50. Bobby, you've put mayonnaise on your face by mistake. I've done it when we've got no salad cream. Bobby. Chester Zoo's changed a lot. First time I went, it was 15p for a pack of opal fruits, and now it's £6 for a bag of Skittles. Rip-offs, aren't they, eh? Bobby's a bit behind. I don't know what's going on. Jen says, love stylish workout clothes. This is like the bra top. Oh, Terry, I forgot to try and see. I forgot. Nikki, you have to tell him I forgot. I'll have to try and... I've got to get it from Instagram to my messenger on my phone. And then back to my computer. So I can try it on my computer. So we think that Terry might have got blocked accidentally. Sometimes it happens. I think mostly if you put bad words in and then it goes to a place and then for some reason it kind of whacks you out for a bit. So I forgot, remind me, it's Kevin, it's 8:51. Thanks, Kevin. Gotta go, everyone. Thanks for chatting. Be. And if you still want to write down what your favourite childhood place is, do so. And if you did comment here, then still comment in the comments box. Oh, Bobby, don't say that. It'll turn up now what Bobby's just said. Bye, everyone. Thank you, and keep suggesting topics. Yay, bye.